Well, coming up on today's show is our favorite show of the month. It's our Business Around Town show. And we're starting off out at Utzi's Farm Market. He now has the corn crib open. Of course, all that fresh produce. So if you're looking for fresh produce, what a great place to stop by and check out. And, of course, with all the storms that we're starting to see now in the summertime, that roof may be getting damaged. Brothers Roofing can take care of that. And how about those landscaping needs? As we talked to Landscape 365, as they are doing a lot of work on lawns right now, or maybe you need a new patio. And last but not least, we stopped by Cousins Army Navy store. And, of course, it's always a fun shopping experience to come down here and check out some of the things that you're going to find. But with 4th of July coming up, well, you may want a flag, do-rag, or several other items that they have, including camping and boots. We talked to J.D. Richardson here. So, again, a lot on today's show. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute. Well, you know what? Tropical Nut and Fruit is your headquarters for all your 4th of July candies and stuff. If you're headed to the picnic or you're headed out of town, they definitely have the snacks. We talked to Alicia Bruno, and she told us more. Well, Lisa, so good to be back at Tropical Nut and Fruit.
And I am so glad to have you guys, Mike.
And no masks now. The mask mandates are off, and picnics and events are happening and all kinds of stuff. And so we got to talk about July 4th.
Yes, people are gathering like crazy. You know, we're packing to-go bags and tailgating and picnics and road trips. People are coming in here like stocking up their cars for the to-go snacks. And
they all tell you they heard it on Out and About Columbus, didn't they?
They do. And actually, that last sale we had, we actually gave away a pretty good extra 10%. So if you mentioned the show, you got 20% off. Yeah. So it was a good deal. Yeah.
So, you know, we got to shout out Teresa because she puts all this together, right?
She does. I'm going to tell you something about Teresa. She's that wizard behind the curtain. She does not want to be in front of the camera, but all of this, the packaging, the selection, all of that, the beautiful baskets that we have, it's all put together by Teresa.
She does a great job. She really
does. And Elena, too. We got to mention Elena.
Oh, exactly.
Because they're like a dual team. So, yeah, we have some good girls here.
So, Alicia, walk us through some of the things that you have here for the 4th of July.
All right. Well, normally we always have the red, white, and blue gummy stars, red, white, and blue colored candy corn. You know, the wax bottles that we ate when we were little kids.
I love those.
Yeah. Sand and cinnamon balls, the strawberry laces. And then we kind of roll down here to taffy. Everybody loves the red, white, and blue taffy.
Well, you have an amazing selection of stuff, as usual. Always looking great down here. So tell people how they can get here, because I know it's real easy.
Right off 270. We're at 3150 Urban Crest Industrial Drive in Urban Crest, Ohio, which is a little blip right there in Grove City. Right. And we're here Monday through Saturday from 9 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturdays.
It's US 62 exit off of 270,
Correct.
So you can come up here and check it out. It's well worth your time to come in and just see some of the things you have here. Alicia, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. And let everybody know if they mention they saw us on Out and About Columbus, we're going to give them an additional 10% discount over whatever we have already in the store.
Boom. How about that? Thanks so much for being on the show. Well, we're back at Cousins Army Navy. And, you know, if you're looking for some place that you could just have a fun time walking around and looking at some of the things they have, well, you want to come here and check this out. Look at the camping gear behind me, just an example. You know, with the 4th of July just around the corner, they've got red, white, and blue tie-dye T-shirts and do-rags, all kinds of stuff, and flags. Man, have they got a ton of flags. We talked to J.D. Richardson, and he told us all about what you're going to find here at Cousins this week. Well, J.D., good to be back at Cousins.
Hey, grand to see you.
It's like I said, every time I come in here, there's always something new. I love to just come in here and look around and see all the things that you have. And I know 4th of July is just now coming up here in about a week. So what can we find for 4th of July here?
Well, 4th of July is a big time. We sell a lot of bandanas. We have bandanas. We have your do-rags, head wraps with stars and stripes.
So outside of the do-rags, what else do you have?
Well, we got lots of flags. We've got your lightweight poly flags, and we have your embroidered flags. The example of the embroider is right here. This is an Ohio flag. We also have the U.S. flag. These cost a little more, but they are very durable and good for outdoors.
Yeah. Well, J.D., I couldn't help but notice these wonderful pants that you have.
Red, white, and blue, baby. Just for the 4th of July. They They are actually quite popular, especially for the people going to the doodah and other festivities. They really like them.
Well, I just want to touch on this real quick. We're getting that time, a lot of people camping and things like that, and you have got some great stuff in the back.
We've got a lot of camping gear. We're getting stuff in every day. We cover everything from your sleeping bag to your tents, and a lot of it is surplus.
Give us some contact information where we can find you on High Street, because you just got to come in and check the place out, see it all.
That's right. We're at 2469 North High, just south of Hudson, north of Lane Avenue and the Ohio State University.
Hours?
Yep, we're here 10 to 7 every day except for Sunday. Sunday it's noon to 5, and you can reach us at 614-291-2000.
Always something interesting here. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Well, some great news. We are back at UT's Corn Crib. It is fully open. And boy, I'll tell you, I was looking at some of the strawberries, the peaches, and all the great produce that you're going to find here at UT's. We talked to Greg to find out if any of these rains are going to cause any price problems or even getting the product here. Greg Utzi told us more. Well, Greg, good to be back at UT's Farm Market.
Hi, Mike. You look great without your mask.
Yeah, thank you. So do you.
Thanks.
Well, you know what? The last time we were here, I was asking you, when are you going to get the Corn Crib open? I guess I got the answer today.
Hey, we're finally open. And of course, we missed all the strawberry season. We finished up last week, but we had a great year for strawberries.
Yeah. So I understand you got a lot of fresh strawberries. I was looking around in the main building and here.
Yeah, but the guys we're buying from up in Fremont, they're going to finish up. And so we're going to move on to peaches, and week after that, probably into blueberries.
Yeah. How are things looking now for the summer in terms of the crops?
Right now, the crops look good. Our sweet corn's a little behind. We're about 2 to 3 weeks away yet for our own, but we've been finding some real nice stuff out of Georgia, and that'll move on up into Kentucky and Indiana before ours is ready. What I'm hearing from other growers, crops look great. As far as grain farming, our crops really look good. We're off to a great start this year.
So we're hearing a lot about delivery systems and things falling behind right now. Is that impacting the produce market at all?
What's impacting is the freight. Every truck is busy, and they're naming their own price on freight right now. And that, of course, forces the prices up once it gets to us.
Yeah. Now you guys personally get a lot of this stuff, right? Because I know you work with a lot of Ohio growers.
Yes, we do. We go pick up ourselves. Of course, fuel's up, but, we don't pass that along necessarily. The stuff that's being shipped from the south, though, that has added freight costs to it.
And most of the cheese and meat, as I recall, comes out of Amish country.
Yes, and those are local deliveries a couple times a week, and those guys really aren't raising the price. It's not their fault. It's we're seeing a lot of inflation in the food right now.
Yeah, no question. Well, give us some contact information when we can come out and enjoy the Corn Crib, and this is absolutely great to see this open.
Yeah, of course, we're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. We're just south of Plain City off of Route 42, Commerce Huff Road. Check us out online, and, of course, you can order your deli meat and cheese online ahead of time.
Sign up for those weekly specials, right?
That's right. Every Sunday, you'll know what's happening.
I do. Greg, good seeing you. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Mike.
Celebrate America's birthday with America's best and favorite fireworks from Prism Fireworks. Visit any of their 3 mega superstore locations in Cambridge, Jeffersonville, and Marengo, Ohio, where you will find more than 1,000 items in store. Better fireworks, better prices. Find your nearest location and see all of the inventory and deals at prismfireworks.com. That's PRISM, prismfireworks.com. America's best and favorite fireworks, Prism Fireworks.
Having a professional headshot can help take your business to the next level, and Pearlescent Portraits can help you do just that. We talked with Jean and Alyssa about building up your business's brand. Well, Jean, welcome back to the show. It's good to see you again.
You too.
So, a lot of people, maybe in their business they work at, or maybe they do have a business, have been talking about getting headshots done. And you guys do that. Let's talk about that.
Well, headshots are very important to have a professional image. Also, just for every day, for your social media, your LinkedIn, your business card, resume. A lot of us have websites and blogs these days. So you don't want just that cell phone selfie. You want a professional picture that puts your best face forward.
How often should somebody get their headshots updated?
Well, the purpose of a headshot is to start to build rapport with the people who are seeing your headshot, so that when they finally meet you, they feel like they know you and you're one step ahead. So you want your headshot to be about a year old so that it looks like you. Now, if your hair color changes or your hairstyle changes, you lose a lot of weight or gain a lot of weight, you want to get an update.
Well, that sounds great, and it's a great way to build a brand, which we're going to talk to Alyssa about. Alyssa, it's great seeing you again.
It's great to be back. Thank you.
Well, we just talked with Jean about the importance of professional headshots. And how can you help with someone who wants to brand their business?
Absolutely. So professional photography can really help you level up your small business, make your small business look more like a Fortune 500. We have some local clients here within the Columbus area. Their photography, their images have been featured on Forbes's website, Reader's Digest, BuzzFeed. So really it kind of takes your whole company up to that next level.
Alyssa, what great information you and Jean had for us. How can someone find out more information about pearlescent portraits?
Well, we would love to be able to customize a session for you, so give us a call or check us out online.
Well, we stopped by the Olympic Academy Gymnastics. That's located in Newark, Ohio. And boy, do they have some fantastic programs for kids. We learned all about it from Emily. Well, Emily, good to have you and Olympic Academy Gymnastics on the show.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about the Academy and how long they've been providing instruction to families in Licking County.
So the Academy was started in 1978, so a little over 40 years. And throughout that time, we've had more than 10,000 students walk through our doors in Licking County.
So what is the Academy best known for in Licking County and in the state of Ohio?
I would say it's definitely our preschool program. We have parents talking about it all the time. And it's definitely a foundation for all other sports. We hope they continue to do gymnastics as they grow, but it's a very good foundation for all other sports as well.
And what about Gym on Wheels? What's that?
So we have a tumble bus, which is a bus that has been converted, and we have basically a whole gym inside the bus, and it goes to all different daycares around Licking County.
So tell us a little bit about the Ninja Warrior program.
So our Ninja Warrior program has definitely gotten very big in the past 2 years. It is for boys and girls, and they definitely enjoy it. They get to practice warp wall, tumble track. They get to swing on the rings and do all different kinds of obstacles. And we actually have a kid going to the national championships in July, so we're very excited.
Yeah. So Emily, what kind of programs or activities does the Academy offer children of different ages and abilities?
So we can start them off as young as age 2 in our Mom and Me class, so they get to participate, and then the parent also gets to be involved. And then, of course, we have those preschool classes. We have our rec classes for boys and girls who are interested in gymnastics. We have our ninja program. We have cheerleading, so if they're wanting to go to tryouts, they get all the practice they need. And then we also have 8 competition teams that go all over the country to compete.
Yeah. Well, Emily, it sounds like a greght program. Where can mom and dads get their kids signed up?
So they can go online to olympicacademyofgymnastics.org, or they can call into our office at 740-522-6984.
Thanks so much for being on the show, Emily.
Celebrate America's birthday with America's best and favorite fireworks from Prism Fireworks. Visit any of their 3 mega superstore locations in Cambridge, Jeffersonville, and Marengo, Ohio, where you will find more than 1,000 items in store. Better fireworks, better prices. Find your nearest location and see all of the inventory and deals at prismfireworks.com. That's PRISM, prismfireworks.com. America's best and favorite fireworks, Prism Fireworks.
Ty Woods is joining me once again from Year Round Landscaping, and what we're talking about today is some low maintenance landscaping. You know about that mulch and stuff, right, Ty?
Yes, sir.
What is a good alternative? Mulch looks great when you guys put it in. It really does. But you know, you get to the end of the season, and it kind of fades out, and I think blows away in the wind or whatever, and it looks great when you come back the next year and do it. But there's some other options out there. So let's get stoned.
That's for sure. If you want a low maintenance, beautiful landscape, mulch is good, like you said, but you want to go with stone, decorative aggregate like lava rocks, river rocks, pebbles, cobblestone, like that. And then you'll really be better off if you encapsulate your flower beds with a stone edging or a retaining wall.
Yeah. Now, is there any disadvantage to using stone?
Not at all. It lasts for almost ever, unless you plant in your beds or whatever, but it lasts for a long time. This particular project we did maybe 7 years ago and haven't had to replenish anything yet. In addition to using stone in your flower beds, then you should also consider using stone for your seating areas. Retaining walls and seating walls, paver patios, walkways. It'll last for a very long time, and it's definitely worth the investment.
Yeah. You know, another thing that you're into is doing patios, and we are in that time of year, starting to warm up. It's a great time to have a patio, the grill out there and all that. How do you get started doing a patio with you?
Well, you give me a call, let me know some of your ideas and things, and then I'll incorporate that into a plan, and then we can move forward from there. This is a great time. You want to enjoy time with your family and friends outdoors, where it's beautiful and pretty nice right now.
Yeah, and needless to say, with the COVID-19 virus, it's better to be outside right now.
For sure.
They're saying that the virus doesn't live long outside, so what a great time to get outside and enjoy the outdoors.
That's an added bonus.
Yeah, no question. Well, Ty, how do we learn more about year-round landscaping?
Go to our website, www.landscaping365.com. Check out some of the information, some of the photo galleries and things like that. Fill out the form, and then I'll be in touch from there.
Fantastic. Ty, good seeing you again.
Same, Mike.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. Well, as we move into spring, you want to make sure that the drainage in your yard is right and that water's drained away from your foundation. It can cause you some major problems. We talked to Mark Minton from Stay Dry Waterproofing to learn about some of the services that he provides and why you want to select this company to take a look at your house. Well, Mark, good to have Stay Dry back on the show.
Thanks for having us.
You know, we're moving into spring, obviously, and what should people be looking for in terms of moisture and things as we move into the spring season?
Yeah, some things to look for are higher than normal humidity issues, musty smells, any kind of discoloration on the basement walls, crawl space odors, any kind of new cracks forming or door sticking and that sort of thing going on in the home.
What about drainage on the yard? I've heard this before, that if you don't have good drainage off your yard and it gets behind a basement wall, it can literally crack the foundation. Is that true?
Yeah, extreme cases, absolutely. Any kind of water near the foundation, that's your worst enemy. Any kind of standing water in the yard should be addressed. Drainage going from the roof, going to the street or wherever the discharge location is, very, very important. It can cause mold, dampness, higher humidity as well, and even foundation issues.
And so I'm assuming that if I have a problem, I call you, you're going to come out and evaluate what I need.
Yeah, actually this month and actually the month of April, we're doing free camera inspections of the downspout lines and that sort of thing. Normally there's a fee for that, but all that's free at charge at this time to kind of inspect it and see if there's any issues going on.
Yeah, you don't want those problems for sure.
You don't.
How is Stay Dry Waterproofing different than its competitors?
We're different. We are the only waterproofing company who is certified to remediate mold. No one else can say that. In a lot of cases, when we do some of our projects, the mold remediation is actually free. Saves $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in some cases to the customer, and it comes with a lifetime warranty. We also are #1 in the state of Ohio, recently ranked, and #9 in the United States.
Well, Mark, give us some contact information. Really great information today.
Yeah, staydryohio.com is our website. Phone number 614-339-3434.
Fantastic. Mark, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Celebrate America's birthday with America's best and favorite fireworks from Prism Fireworks. Visit any of their 3 mega superstore locations in Cambridge, Jeffersonville, and Marengo, Ohio, where you will find more than 1,000 items in store. Better fireworks, better prices. Find your nearest location and see all of the inventory and deals at prismfireworks.com. That's PRISM, prismfireworks.com. America's best and favorite fireworks, Prism Fireworks.
Columbus Collision Center has made many improvements, from cybersecurity to the security on their premises to a lot more back in their shop. Ashley told us more about everything they've done. Well, Ashley, it's so good to see you again.
Good to
Thanks
see you.
for having us back out to Columbus
No problem.
Collision Center. You guys have made a bunch of improvements, and we're dying to hear everything that you've done. First of all, starting with your safety, let's talk about that.
We've made a lot of upgrades to our cybersecurity. We've put about $10,000 into our computer systems in like the front of the house. We've created an entire new website that's interactive for our customers. They can go right onto our website and set up estimates, talk to our claim specialists. We've also done security into the back of the house, onto our parking lot. We have a whole new laser security system in the back, and then a camera system that's remote as well.
Well, let's talk about some of the other changes that you've made to your shop in the back.
We also wanted to add some upgrades as far as production, speeding up the production, doing a lot more things in-house instead of sending out to like mechanic shops. We're working on installing a $90,000 painting system in the back. This is an operation we're doing with Cleveland Spray Booths. It's a garment tier 2 spray booth system that'll take about a year to get everything done, permitting and inspections. We also have a new air conditioning system going in that does all of the new air conditioning systems here in-house instead of sending that work out.
So tell us how we can find out more information about Columbus Collision Center.
Okay, you can always call the shop, 614-350-8251, or you can stop into the shop. We're located at 2757 South High Street in Columbus, Ohio, or our new website is columbuscollision.com, and it's completely interactive. You can set up an estimate right online.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, it's always a pleasure to see you. Always have a great time when I come out here.
Thanks so much.
Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
Well, we decided to stop by and check out a complex job that Brothers Roofing Construction is handling today. This one has a lot of levels, so we asked Bill, what is the hard part of doing a job like this? And he filled us in. Well, Bill, good to have Brothers Roofing and Construction back on the show.
Always a pleasure to be back.
Well, the season is definitely here for roofing, and you have a big project behind us here. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I guess it's kind of a big project. This is one of my good customers we do a lot of work for. It's Amanda and Brad White. But it's a pretty good example today because we have some bad sheathing on that roof, and we've got to remove it. We don't want to put any new materials back up there that could prematurely wear because of the bad underlayment. So we're removing all that and getting it up.
So, Bill, what are some of the challenges with this job?
Well, this particular job was a little bit challenging because of all the different multi-levels, all the different connections up here, different slopes. Anytime we have to, we're not just going up one side and going down the back. We've got a lot of different slopes to care for here. So we got to make sure we get the ice and water all in the right place. We got to make sure we use valley metal so it allows the water to just flow right off. We don't want any ice and snow build up there. And as you can see, we're taking all this old wood off. Now, some of the wood up there is in pretty good shape, some of it's not. And we do not want to put new product on top of bad wood.
So how long would it take you to complete a job like this? And I know, we say you don't cut corners, so what are we talking?
Well, this particular job, there are 16 men on, so we're probably going to get it all handled just today.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, we're going to leave it there, but another great project, and it looks like things are progressing right along. Give us some contact information where we can reach you.
Well, we are Brothers Roofing and Construction. You can reach us at 614-296-1405.
And what's your website, Bill?
It is brothersroofingconstruction.com.
Fantastic, Bill. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Celebrate America's birthday with America's best and favorite fireworks from Prism Fireworks. Visit any of their 3 mega superstore locations in Cambridge, Jeffersonville, and Marengo, Ohio, where you will find more than 1,000 items in store. Better fireworks, better prices. Find your nearest location and see all of the inventory and deals at prismfireworks.com. That's PRISM, prismfireworks.com. America's best and favorite fireworks, Prism Fireworks.
Well, we stopped by the Reserve at Wisdom Way, and you talk about some beautiful patio homes and condos that are just amazing, and the quality is unbelievable. So we had an opportunity to talk to Carol Reeves and learn more about these wonderful homes. Tell us a little bit about these properties, and I know this is all new builds, right?
It is. We are building 13 units here, these 13 custom homes. We already have 5 in contract, so there's not many left. They are going quite quickly.
I know that traditionally, you get into condos and a lot of people feel like they might be cooped up. You don't have that feeling with these, do you?
I agree. I think the difference is when the builder decided to build a patio home condo concept, he wanted it also to feel like just like any other home out there, not feel like the quote-unquote condo. And so what we do is 1,800 square foot to 2,700 square foot homes, first floor masters, things like that, so that you're all living on the first floor, but you can option for an upstairs if you want more square footage.
Now, who is your target audience with these homes?
I would say right now we're not really targeting, but the average buyer in here seems to be the young senior, 45 and older. I think when they come in here, the first thing that they hear and love is that they will be meeting with the builder. They will be designing the home around their needs. What they love about their home now, they bring it to us, the builder meets with them, designs the home, adds the extra features and the upgrades that we can give them, and they end up with a one-of-a-kind home that they will love forever.
Tell us a little bit about the builder.
Paul Cugini Kaposha Builders has been around for over 30 years in Columbus, typically builds 700 and above. So when he approached coming in here and building these, we were very excited because this price range is very difficult to stay in and get the quality he deserves.
Well, Carol, tell us where you're located and some contact information so we can come out and check out these beautiful patio and condos.
Great. We are off Central College, just east of Harlem, and we could be contacted by my cell phone, which is 614-419-1042, and or you can go to the reserve@wisdomway.com and make an appointment or email me through there.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. Whatever the electrical job around your house, My Electric Works can handle. And joining me to talk about that today is John. John, welcome down to Columbus. Good to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having us again.
How do you as a consumer know that your electric panel may be overloaded or you need to replace or you need to expand on it?
That's a really good question. So the first thing is every panel should be replaced after 20 years. The UL listing, the manufacturers all, recommend that. And at a minimum, if you're not going to do the replacement, you should at least do a refresher and change all the breakers, and that's including the main breaker as well.
What's your advice about those electrical items?
I'll tell you right now, space heaters are an absolute no in our industry.
I've seen plenty of fires because of those.
Oh, absolutely. If you're going to have extra heat in the home, definitely consider having us come out wiring in a baseboard heater or even a gas heater. Space heaters are just not up to par. I mean, they're made overseas. Not that that's wrong, but they come with a bad UL listing more often than not. They're required to be on dedicated circuits, and what that means is you need a breaker specifically for that space heater. If you're plugging it into your living room, where you have your TV, your surround sound, or in your kids' room where they have lights, laptops, that space heater is going to add an unnecessary amount of power to the circuit and will create overheating.
Well, that's some good advice, no question, John. Give us some contact information where we can learn more about My Electric Works.
Yeah, you can reach us at 614-530-9777, or you can find us at myelectricworks.com.
It's time to get out and enjoy the weather. We will show you the best places to visit this season, whether it's food, history, or just great family fun. We take you there.